At first glance, one might be under the impression that SunnyV2 is an authentic commentary YouTuber whose documentary-style videos appear to be expertly crafted with solid editing, scripting, and narration. However, upon delving deeper into his content, a darker and more sinister truth has surfaced. Since 2020, Sunny's videos have explored the rise and falls of other trending creators, such as the likes of AliA, Skeppy, and Ninja, to mention a few. Ironically, these videos are full of misconstrued truths, clickbait titles, false or twisted information, and subjective and biased opinions. Follow me as we cover Sunny's most deceptive and contradicting content, which has landed him in hot water. In 2021, AliA, one of YouTube's most notorious gaming content creators, was controversially criticized by Sunny in a video titled "AliA has fallen toward irrelevancy." The video aimed to expose AliA's extensive use of clickbait, a fake persona, an alleged scam, and the switch from Call of Duty to Fortnite, which led to his content being dubbed irrelevant and his subsequent downfall. From the onset, it's evident that Sunny's video specifically targets AliA's on-screen persona and use of expressive thumbnails. While some viewers' comments who expressed a distaste for his creative and expressive thumbnails are shown on screen, AliA's thumbnails form part of his brand. Similarly, Sunny's attack on AliA's thumbnails is in itself vindictive and attempts to discredit one of AliA's most powerful branding assets. Sunny further compares AliA's over-the-top and excessively happy persona to that of fellow content creator Ninja. The comparison implies that while viewers liked the authenticity of Ninja's emotional reactions, viewers dismissed AliA's fake and likable persona. Sunny expresses his opinion by including randomly selected comments from Reddit users, thus only telling one side of the story. Sunny's video naturally sparked a reaction from AliA, where he responded to the misinformed opinions about his fake persona in a video titled "AliA is now irrelevant, AliA reacts," and he reiterated that he's a happy guy. Sunny's comparison of AliA's on-screen persona to that of Ninja's is totally irrelevant and out of context. While Ninja's persona is characterized by what happens during gameplay, AliA's videos are much shorter in length, and he simply chooses to produce videos filled with upbeat content. Sunny seems to forget the eluding fact that AliA's videos aren't vlogs, but are gaming videos directed at entertaining young viewers. One of the standpoints to which Sunny justifies AliA's fake persona is that his content is directed towards kids. During his videos, Sunny constantly makes reference to AliA's content as luring in the kids, and the majority of his subscribers will watch anything. However, Sunny doesn't actually provide any proof of AliA's audience age demographics and merely states speculative reasons for why he would target a younger audience. In 2023, the clickbait argument has become irrelevant, as most content creators are guilty of using some form of clickbait to a certain extent. 2 years earlier, in 2021, it was no different, and Sunny's video is no exception. At one point in the video, Sunny makes reference to a clickbait video titled "Opening the Secret Bunker, What's Inside?", in which he criticized AliA's inability to open the bunker. However, AliA did in fact reveal what's inside, even though there wasn't much to see. Further prompting the question, did Sunny actually watch the video? Well, it seems like Sunny's inability to do thorough research is a recurring event. In an effort to add some credibility to his videos, Sunny alleges that AliA's decision to switch from Call of Duty to Fortnite led to his downfall. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Call of Duty was going downhill at this point, and people simply weren't as interested in that content, so AliA had to adapt to remain relevant. Although die-hard Call of Duty fans were naturally unhappy with AliA's decision to jump ship, and it resulted in a viewership decline, changing games was vital to AliA's success in the long run. Given his growth after the change, it's safe to say that Sunny's statement was inaccurate, as AliA's viewership tripled. Furthermore, one of Sunny's most ridiculous claims is that AliA scammed his audience. AliA often promoted in-game items and held giveaways for his viewers, requesting them to subscribe so he could get in touch with them, to which Sunny states that YouTube doesn't operate as such, with no proof to back this claim up. However, at the time of these giveaways, you could in fact message people on YouTube, and thus AliA was able to get in touch with giveaway winners. This comment sums up Sunny's entire video in a nutshell, marking another example of Sunny trying to get another point across with no proof. In addition, the ending of the video reaches a contradictory conclusion, with Sunny stating that
perhaps it's unreasonable to say that AliA has become irrelevant. Maybe his viewership has simply switched to a different type of content.
It's safe to say that Sunny's video merely uses AliA's success story as clickbait to attract viewers. Sadly, that's not the first or last time Sunny has misled his audience. In the video titled "The Dark Side of Ninja's Life," Sunny makes several false accusations about Ninja and allegedly exposes his dark side. In this video, Sunny accuses Ninja of having a fake personality to appeal to a young audience, along with discussing his gradual decline in health, ignorance of racism, and even insinuating substance abuse. At the beginning of Sunny's video, there are several references to comments made on Ninja's physical appearance, almost as if from the start, Sunny's painting a picture of a downed and unhealthy person. The video seemingly shows photos of Ninja throughout different stages of his career to try and get the message across. However, instead of hinting that Ninja has health problems, Sunny should consider the type of work Ninja does and the commonality for gamers to look unhealthy due to countless hours spent sitting down. Hell, if I showed myself on camera right now, Sunny would call me a massive drug abuser. In the same breath, Sunny elevates the situation and goes as far as accusing Ninja of substance abuse.
A clear decline in his physical health associated with what many consider to be a potential substance abuse problem.
Without any evidence provided in the video, simply assuming he's an addict. Furthermore, Sunny suggests that Ninja's physical decline in health is directly linked to substance abuse by posting comments made by professional gamer Adam Killer Sloth stating,
"Nobody talks about performance enhancing substances because everybody uses them,"
thus meaning that Ninja does the same. Again, generalization and irrelevant comments from well-known figures are edited into the video, with the hope that Sunny's audience will trust that he knows what he's talking about, rather than proving it. Well, if that's not enough, Sunny further alleges that Ninja's dark side is hiding how he truly feels and is in fact depicting a fake persona to appeal to viewers. Sunny's claim of Ninja's hypocrisy is backed by a monologue of Ninja actively condemning bullying, followed by clips of Ninja bullying players, conveying the message that he's trying to be someone who he's not. I'm not sure what exactly Sunny is getting at here. Is it wrong for a content creator to have a change of heart and condemn bullying? Furthermore, can bullying be compared to trash talking? We gamers are notoriously good at dunking on each other while we're in the zone, so to stretch it as far as being a bully is extremely far-fetched. On the other hand, Sunny is guilty of contradicting himself on many fronts. In his AliA video, Sunny reiterated that viewers preferred Ninja's personality over AliA's fake persona, for the mere fact that he was true to himself. Is Ninja fake or is he authentic? Which is it? Adding to the absurdity, Ninja attributes Ninja's viewership decline rate to his political opinions with no proof to support his claim. The mere fact that Sunny is trying to prove that Ninja has his own political agenda is another weird claim to make. I don't understand what point Sunny was trying to prove here, apart from indirectly sharing his own political views. Let's not forget how big the BLM movement was during 2021 when Sunny's video was released. However, Sunny's opinion on the political stance resulting in a decrease in viewership is extremely ironic, as he was blatantly transphobic towards Chris Tyson in the infamous video earlier this year. Nevertheless, Sunny concludes that Ninja's decline in fame is due to his fake persona amongst other factors. However, the real truth of the matter is that Ninja's popularity and viewership was tied to the Fortnite craze. So naturally, it would only make sense that his viewership would be solely linked to the popularity and success of the game, much like AliA. It's also worth mentioning that Ninja's viewership took a considerable hit after his switch to Mixer. He undoubtedly enjoyed the benefits from his contract, but when Mixer died, he made a return to his original platforms with a reduced audience. However, Ninja still has over 23 million subscribers and maintains a large audience, thus discrediting every point made by Sunny. Even other gamers haven't been safe from Sunny's onslaught, specifically the Minecraft YouTuber Skeppy. Sunny begins his video by stating that there are countless different reasons as to why Skeppy's views have dropped over the past few years. He then covers what he believes are the main reasons for Skeppy's dwindling reputation, including his collaborations with a fellow creator named A6D, although he sneakily mentions a few other factors too. Sunny states that A6D claimed to be Skeppy's #1 fan and reached out to Skeppy, which eventually resulted in many video collaborations. However, Sunny's video then takes on a darker edge as he begins to mention A6D being involved in Twitter drama, which Sunny himself states is irrelevant, so then why include it in your video, Sunny? Sunny then implies that A6D wanted Skeppy to also feel the heat from the controversy on Twitter and posted a video exposing Skeppy. In this video, A6D says that he and Skeppy had known each other before their first collaboration on November 25th, 2018. Stating in a voice message that the concept of him being Skeppy's biggest fan was all fake and their video collaborations were fake too. Sunny expertly uses this topic of fake videos to mention another video of Skeppy's that was apparently called out for being fake, the 72 pizzas controversy. During a time when Skeppy, A6D, and Bad Boy Halo had created a group they called the Trio, Skeppy ordered 72 pizzas to be delivered to Bad Boy Halo's house. Sunny claims that Skeppy
wouldn't actually show the entire phone call during which he apparently ordered the 72 pizzas.
And when Bad Boy Halo then received the pizzas, he only opened 3 boxes which contained pizzas, so
how do we know that he didn't only order 3 pizzas and sit them on top of a stack of empty boxes?
He further adds that only 37 pizzas were shown in the video.
Where are the other 35 pizzas that you claim to order in both the title and in the video?
Firstly, why would anyone want to listen to a boring phone call where someone orders 72 pizzas over the phone? Did Sunny honestly expect every single box to be individually opened as proof that they all contain pizzas? Not only are these claims downright stupid and childish, they're so trivial. It seems that Sunny is trying so desperately to back up his claims and form a certain warped image of Skeppy that he doesn't realize how pathetic and ridiculous they sound. Like, seriously, who gives a damn about pizza, Sunny? Sunny further goes on to cover interactions that Skeppy and another creator had over a Fiverr ad, as well as mentioning that he scams his audience in more than one way, by not delivering on a prize that one of his followers apparently won in a competition. More situations are mentioned too, such as artists not receiving payment for designing merchandise for Skeppy, and a comment Skeppy made on Twitter which received backlash. What's interesting is that at the beginning of Sunny's video, he briefly mentions these situations, but doesn't directly imply that these interactions were the reason for Skeppy's decline in popularity. However, towards the end of the video, Sunny feels the need to mention these situations again and delve slightly deeper into the details. But why? Sunny even includes how Skeppy rectified and apologized for some of these situations, but he still feels the need to include them in the video and make Skeppy seem like a horrible person. It's unnecessary and uncalled for to include these situations in the video if they've already been dealt with by Skeppy himself. Simply let sleeping dogs lie, Sunny. If AliA, Ninja, and Skeppy weren't enough, Sunny finally decided to exploit Kwebbelkop's controversial success story in a video titled How Kwebbelkop Lost His Entire Audience in 1 Year. Sunny claims that Kwebbelkop's viewership declined by 90% in a year as a result of leaving Jelly and Slogo, bragging about money and fame, and several other mistakes he made. One of the many misled concepts which Sunny claims led to Kwebbelkop's decline is seen in the video's thumbnail: the dangers of bragging about money. Sunny claims that Kwebbelkop's decline in viewership was primarily based on the fact that he bragged about having money. Yes, Kwebbelkop's first 3 videos after he announced he was quitting YouTube were based on his success. However, the combined 3 videos didn't even hit a total of 1 million views at the time. Kwebbelkop had over 15 million subscribers at this point, so to state that his viewership declined based on the fact that he bragged about having money was totally irrelevant and incorrect. Not even 7% of his subscribers bothered to watch these videos. Furthermore, Kwebbelkop has been discussing wealth and fame for several years. It wasn't something out of the ordinary for him to do. Another misguided claim which Sunny applies to gaming content creators is that their viewership is directly linked to the popularity of the game they're playing. While there may be a hint of truth to that speculation for creators such as AliA and Ninja, this is not the case for Kwebbelkop and is entirely misleading. He's been a content creator on YouTube for over 10 years and didn't just play one game. He systematically switched between games to prevent this from happening. Sunny claimed that at the time of Kwebbelkop's peak, Minecraft in particular was trending. However, during his best performing month, the majority of his videos were reactions. Sunny further claims that Kwebbelkop's success was largely due to his relationship with AliA, with her having a multi-million subscriber base at the time. However, AliA only had around 100,000 subscribers when the pair met, completely discrediting Sunny's claim. After years of working with Jelly and Slogo, Sunny claimed that Kwebbelkop left the trio due to a lack of creativity as he felt that he was holding the group back. However, the burnout experience from daily uploading for 10 years straight likely meant Kwebbelkop had to take a step back from content creation thus resulting in the loss of viewership. Additionally, during this time, Kwebbelkop had several channels and continued to work on content. One of his partnerships was with Tiger, a channel Sunny claims Kwebbelkop stole. Sunny further misleads his audience by including a photo of Tiger's subscribers being at 183,000 and states that Kwebbelkop met him when he was still a small YouTuber. However, in a response video titled "The Sad Truth About How I Lost My Entire Audience in 1 Year," Tiger claims that Kwebbelkop met him when he had no subscribers and they started the channel together, meaning Sunny's claim was completely baseless and an attempt to hurt Kwebbelkop's reputation. In reality, Kwebbelkop took a break from producing content on his main channel, which naturally led to a decline in viewership. Sunny's baseless claim of Kwebbelkop's 90% drop in viewership due to him leaving the trio is entirely inaccurate. Let's not forget that Kwebbelkop's time is invested in several channels. He simply just moved on to other ventures. It's not the first time Sunny's omission to particular facts have deceitfully misled millions of viewers into a preconceived idea. Sunny's use of political storytelling and biases are best depicted in his video titled "The Tragic Tale of Gypsy Crusader." Sunny claims Gypsy
used social media to spread a message of hatred towards those who shared differing opinions to him. However, the most interesting part is that Gypsy Crusader wasn't always like this.
But there's nothing normal about a far-right neo-Nazi racist who deliberately dressed up as the Joker and spread his message of white supremacy while performing Nazi salutes. In an attempt to normalize Gypsy's actions, Sunny claims that he was a seemingly normal political journalist whose slow descent into madness began with a conservative approach to politics. Gypsy would post videos of himself marching into the offices of Instagram and demanding to know why Republicans were banned across the platform. On the contrary, there's nothing conservative about an individual storming into the offices of a social media platform and demanding explanations. Gypsy also marched into the offices of CNN and called them out for spreading fake news. This is out of the ordinary and dangerous behavior. Sunny further claims that Gypsy attended political events in the hopes of reporting about them. In particular, Sunny describes the events of October 12, 2018 as the defining moment in Gypsy's career when he was attacked by Antifa members. Gypsy was then rescued by members of the Proud Boys, which further led to his alliance with the group, although Sunny failed to admit the fact that the Proud Boys are a neo-Nazi white supremacist political group. Gypsy was anything but normal. In 2006, he was arrested and pleaded guilty for aggravated assault and possession of drugs, which Sunny systematically left out until the conclusion of the video, whereas it should have formed part of his introduction. Once again, Sunny is guilty of editing the story to be told in a way that he finds adequate. Several years later, in 2018, Gypsy was arrested for possession of a firearm by a felon, when investigators found a rifle and almost 850 rounds of ammunition in his Fort Lauderdale home. Sunny conveniently failed to omit how much ammunition was seized at his residence, and concludes that Gypsy was targeted because of his recent increase in online notoriety, all of which is mere speculation. Gypsy was denied bail by a federal judge on the grounds that he was a threat to the community. There is nothing tragic about the conviction and tale of Gypsy Crusader. On the face of it, Sunny's videos are made with the intention of providing knowledgeable facts, circulating the events of popular content creators in a retrospective way. However, his use of false accusations, the omission of important facts, clickbaiting, and underlying political agenda are used to sensationalize the stories narrated to his audience. Sunny's inclusion of tweets, misdirected stories, and snippets from portions of videos are used to establish credibility in his stories. Since his channel has established itself as credible, his followers believe everything he says is true. A trend throughout all of Sunny's videos is how he selectively chooses specific parts of creators' tweets, videos, and live streams which seem to support the narrative in his videos. This is obvious in his Skeppy video, for example, as he chooses comments made by Skeppy and A6D that seem to back up his own opinions and statements, which he openly makes throughout the video. Sunny has become lazy with researching his own facts and is riding on the coattails of his success. He never tries to reach out to the subjects of his videos to ascertain their version of the evidence, thus discrediting his source of information, as he only tells the tale he knows will boost his viewership. To this day, there have been numerous responses to Sunny's invalidated claims, including a video titled "Every SunnyV2 Victim That Proved Them Wrong," which highlights the extent of his misleading information, of which Sunny never responds, which leads one to the question as to how credible is his content if he never defends it. In all honesty, Sunny is likely of the viewpoint that any publicity is good publicity, and if his misinformed videos get people talking about his hot takes and poor claims, then he gets more attention, and the cycle of deceit never ends.